What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trudy. So today's video, I figured I'll just answer some of the most popular questions that I've gotten on my mole removal video. That video has done my channel so well. I appreciate every single view and every thumbs up and every comment on that video. So I just wanted to say thank you. It's been about 3 years since I had my mole removed, and I just wanted to go ahead and answer some here, the most popular ones, the most recent ones, and also giving you guys my best tips and update on how I feel about my mole now that it's been 3 years. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I just screenshotted some questions, and I'm just gonna start off with AR asks, how many years did you have your mole for? I'm scared to get my mole removed by a plastic surgeon because it leaves a weird scar on my lip line and my upper lip. I've had my mole my entire life up until I was 29, I guess. I removed it. I've had it my whole life, but the last couple of years it decided to grow a little bit bigger. I just didn't feel confident. It wasn't anything that was boosting my self-esteem, and every time I looked at it I just felt like, you know, I need to do something about it. So I decided to get it removed, and to be completely honest, I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Now I get a lot of questions about people just being scared of, you know, what the scar is going to look like. I would have to say that the scar in the initial stage is going to look scary. You're gonna think like, oh my god, what the hell did I just do? Like, why did I do this to my face? But just like any normal scar, it looks bad before it looks good, right? My best tip is just to keep it moisturized. Always put an ointment on it. Do not let it get dry at any time. When you take a shower, just let the water run on it, or wherever part of your body it is. I would say use a biodegradable soap, and my favorite is the Dr. Bronner's. You don't want to go in scrubbing it or anything like that to irritate the skin, but just a gentle soap to clean the area, and always using some sort of ointment or topical cream to keep it hydrated. Not lotion, not Victoria's Secret, not Bath and Body Works antibacterial ointment, or like A&D, and I can't remember the other one, but I'll leave it here on the screen. And my biggest advice is give it time. You know, time heals all wounds. As crazy as that sounds, but over time it's going to look better as long as you take care of it. I would also recommend Mederma if you have a scar, but for me personally it didn't do anything, but for you it might work wonders. So, you know, everybody's skin is different, so you have to I would say trial and error, but not trial and error with the wrong products. Just trial and error with things that, one, that the doctor recommend, and two, a few things that I recommend, of course, because obviously you see that my mole situation just looks great right now, right? The next question is, your dermatologist was mad rude. Where is the office? You look beautiful with or without it. Thank you. So I went to the Midtown location. They do have a few different offices, so you have to go on their website. I'll leave it in the description box below. You have to go on their website and choose what location best suits you. Now I get a lot of questions about the doctor being rude, and I would have to say that it was kind of my fault. He knew that I was coming in for my appointment. However, he didn't know that I was coming with a camera and I was gonna record it. I kind of just told them on the spot the day of, and if somebody told you that the same day, you would have been you would have felt a little bit shaky, a little bit weird, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get me in trouble? You know? So it was really nice of him to even say yes to me in the first place. So maybe he was a little bit defensive, or his answer just wasn't that welcoming. But for the most part, I've spoken to him on several occasions, and I've never got the feeling that he's a rude person. So he's pretty nice, and I'll definitely go back because I am thinking about removing this mole at some point next year. Next question, Alyssa Ashley asks, hi babe, do you know the name of the tool they use? I do not know the specific tool that they use, but if I can get it before I upload this video, I'll definitely leave it on the screen, as well as any additional information. But it is laser. It's not a knife, it's not a spackle, really abrasive tool that's gonna slice my skin. He pretty much used a laser tool. You can also call the office and they can break it down even better than I can. Next question is from Christina Velma, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. She asks, when can you work out? After 2 weeks? I would say you can work out anywhere from 2 weeks is about a good enough time. Like, you don't want to irritate the area, so if your mole is on like your thigh, your arm, or somewhere that is going to cause some sort of friction, you definitely want to wait until it's completely healed, because if you don't, you're basically going to irritate the skin and it's going to just either fester or be irritated and sweaty, and bacteria is just gonna grow. You then probably could get like a serious infection, have to get antibiotics and stuff like that. So I would say if it's anywhere on your body that has friction, cause friction with clothing or something like that, I would definitely wait until it's completely healed. So most of the comments that I've seen, most people have their moles located on their face. So it's kind of really up to you if you want to work out while your mole heals. Because it's on your face, it's a whole different situation than on your body. So I would say 2 weeks or even a week will be fine. Next question is from Daniela Shakia. She asks, yo, did it hurt though? I have one beside my mouth too, and I'm so scared. Guys, so here's the thing. Before the process is even started, you get numbing cream, or not a numbing cream, you get an injection around the site to numb the area. I don't know if some people will do like a topical cream to numb the area, but if it's gonna be laser, I would think it's gonna be some sort of injectable. I definitely didn't feel anything at all, and to be completely honest, I didn't feel anything till probably like maybe later on that night, the next day. And it wasn't a feeling of like, oh my god, I'm in excruciating pain, I need to go to the ER. It's more like, oh, like, you know, when you get a scar and it kind of just like itch and like sting a little bit, but nothing severe like that. I'll leave a clip right here so you can see, you know, what exactly happened, just in case if you're a new person watching this video. But you can also go ahead and check out my previous mole videos, 3-month update, 1-month update, and the entire process. I'll have a playlist on my channel. Lachani Scott asks, I was just here a few days ago. I hope I heal well. Did you have any issues? No, I didn't have any issues other than it healing like any other scar and just keeping it moisturized. Like, that's pretty much all I did. Keep it moisturized, wash it when I'm taking a shower. I didn't get an infection. I didn't have any like side effects of any medications, any of the medication that he used, or any of the topical cream that I used. So for everyone, it's going to be a little bit different, but I hope that your process went really well. I would love to see pictures. You guys know you can always hit me up on Instagram and ask me questions. I'm always available. So yeah, send me some pictures. I would love to see, and I hope everything goes well. So the next question is from Linda Darlin. It's not even a question, but I get this a lot, and it says, I think you should remove the one on top of your eyebrow and leave the one on your cheeks. Just a suggestion. I have 1, 2, I kind of have 3 on my face, but it's really tiny over here, so I'm not even gonna be bothered with that one. But if I had to remove one, I think I'm gonna go with this one here. The one above my brows, I feel like it's like a statement, and it's not really, it doesn't really bother me that much, and it's kind of still leaving a piece of me with me, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Although this one is a pretty decent size, I don't really feel that bothered by it, but this one, I think I definitely want to remove this one. So thank you for your suggestions. Suggestions are always welcome. So next question is from Everready. She asks, he or she asks, is your mole itchy? Yes. Now in the healing process, when it's like going from that moist to like, you know, like kind of like creating a scab, it gets itchy, and there's so many times that I wanted to like itch it, but I just had to like put more ointment on it and just like leave it alone. It's gonna be very tempting to itch it, but I promise you, itching it is not gonna be your best bet. Maybe even putting something cold on it just to get rid of that sensation, but I would just say leave it alone. The last and final question, this question I get the most, and I left it in the description box of all my videos, so I was kind of confused as to why people didn't really know, but I know not everyone likes to read the description box. How much did I pay for my surgery. Drum roll please. So I paid a big whopping $250 to remove one mole. If I had removed all 3 or removed 2, I think they kind of work out a different rate, like you get a percentage off or something like that. The price may or may have not increased since I last went. You definitely have to like contact them. Maybe you go somewhere else and it's a completely totally different price, or it's more or it's less, but just make sure that you do your research and you know what you're getting yourself into, and watch my videos and see my process. For the most part, it's not a scary process, so I don't feel like you should be scared to remove your mole. If it's bothering you that much and it messes with your self-esteem, I think removing it would be the best thing for you. You in your heart have to know like what decision you need to make. I felt absolutely great with the decision that I made, and I still feel absolutely great with the decision that I made. So yeah, I think those are like my top questions. So now let's just jump into what my mole looks like now that it's been 3 years. Once it healed, that was pretty much it. I do have a I do have a very pigmented dark spot right where the mole was removed, and that's because I guess my mole was so deeply embedded into my skin that that pigment is going to stay there. I could probably seek like laser treatment to get that taken down, but really and truly it doesn't really bother me that much because, as you can tell right now, I have on makeup and it covers pretty well and it's not that big of a deal. Now what I will go back and like try to do and like touch up is laser treatment, because I get lots of hair growing out of that spot, like really thick, you know, coarse hair. And I did it once, but I never followed up. But other than that, the mole is good. I'll leave a picture of my skin and how it looks now so you guys can see, but I don't have any complications or any problems. So other than that, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions or just want to talk to me, and you know I'll help you through the process. And if I didn't answer any of your questions, just follow me on Instagram and I'll be sure to answer them there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.
Hey yo, chill, it's just a draft. Yeah. She a little bad, hit her with the bag, yeah. Put it on the tab, don't know how to act, yeah. How you like that? How you like that? She a little bad, it's a little